Calvin Castine at Chazy Recreation Park. It's the 18th day of September 2010, and there is one heck of a soccer tournament going on here. There are games in every direction. And I do mean in every direction. We're going to settle on one that's being played in the far left corner here, but I just want to show you what was happening. And there's got to be at least 6 to 8 games going on simultaneously. The first thing I'm going to learn is who was in charge of the weather, Craig Drew.
Well, I think we got lucky, Calvin. We've had our years where we've had to cancel a few times, but I tell you, out of the last 10 years, we probably had eight great weekends. So we can't complain on the percentages, that's for sure.
Is it always this weekend?
Yeah, we usually, we learned years ago, we usually do it the weekend before the church dinner here in Chazy. That way all the volunteers are coordinated, so we got to keep everybody free, for all the weekends. So it's usually the third week in September.
All right. Right around my anniversary, so it's a good time to do it.
Right.
We got Peewee's mites. What do we have going on?
We have 6 mini mites. We have 16 mite teams, then we have 10 Peewee teams and 6 bantam teams. It's really geared towards the mini mite. It's early in the season. We really don't charge any type of a fee. Everything's volunteer. All the coaches, ref their own games, and the only fundraiser that we have is the youth hockey runs a concession stand for lunch, and keeps it simple. There's no playoff trophies, paid refs, any of this. So it's gone well, and it's early in the year. We call it a jamboree, so it's not really a playoff, play-down type thing. It's just gets kids playing against some teams they normally don't play early in the year.
So they just play against each other, and if they win, they win. If they lose, they lose?
Exactly, yeah. They each play. The mites play 3 games, and everybody else plays, I believe, 2 games. And we kind of look at the schedules and try to get them to play teams that they normally wouldn't play during the year. And, it's kind of we keep it between 10 and 2. It's kind of a, one day, half a day, and it's really worked out. Every year, I don't have to look for teams. I've always got teams that have been here or the coaches that take over calling. It's just kind of a word of mouth, and it's really geared for a pretty low-key, fun day. So it's worked out well.
You have to turn people away?
Try not to. We try and do it by word of mouth, and usually one coach passes it on to the other, and it's a lot of teams from the northern tier, Moores, Champlain, obviously Chazy, Ross's Point, but we've got a few teams from Cumberland Head, West Chazy. It's mostly northern tier teams, I have to say.
How many fields are you using at a given time?
We have, we're fortunate here at Rec Park in Chazy, we have 4 mite fields, 1 mini mite field, and 2 Peewee fields, and they're all 7 fields are going, the whole time. So it's busy. It's busy.
and who coordinates it?
Well, my wife and I have we gave up the soccer part of the youth commission this year, but we continue to do that. We've done the tournament. We'll probably continue to do so here for a few years, but Dick and Joe Moores and Marty and Julie Pombrio took over the soccer part of the youth commission, and we continue to coordinate this weekend here, the tournament. So it's worked out pretty well, and it's a lot of fun, especially for the younger guys.
Thank God for email, probably, huh?
Well, yeah, no, that's one thing I have to say that with the county directory and with, for our local team, well, our Chazy teams we do, but the other teams, a lot of it is phone call.
Is it?
But you'd be surprised. I've got, like a lot of coaches today already told me I'm coaching at this level again next year. I'll be back, and I've got people touching base with me. They will, in the summertime, email or phone. I've got people that look forward to coming, so I don't have to really work too hard to get teams to fill it, to be honest.
With no entry fee, do you have kids on the teams that when it's bad weather that fail to show up? They're not losing any money.
No, what we usually do, Calvin, is we'll do it on a Saturday with a rain day of Sunday. So if it doesn't happen on Saturday, we tell everybody if it's total rain on a Saturday, we'll play it on Sunday. And no, I say we might lose a few kids off a few teams, but usually everybody's here the Sunday.
The teams do.
Yeah, they do. We kind of, it's early enough in the season. I mean, it just started. The season began 2 weeks ago. Everybody's still the weather's still good. Everybody's still pretty enthusiastic, and they kind of look forward to the weekend. And I don't think there's too many conflicts with Sunday when we do have a rain out, so it works out pretty well. Yeah.
Okay. Anything else that I didn't think of that people should know about?
I don't think so. I mean, it's a testament to, got a great, soccer in the whole northern tier, but certainly here in Chazy. I mean, Chazy, we've got, of the 30 teams that are here, we've got 5 Peewee, 5 mite, and 2 mini mite, and a bantam team. So, 10, 11 teams are right here from Chazy, so it makes it, Chazy. Soccer's king in Chazy, with the high school teams being successful as they have been. I think it just, the younger kids look up, and it just kind of, feeds off itself. And, we've got a couple hundred kids in the program here, and it's the bigger part of the elementary school here in Chazy. There's no doubt about it.
Yeah, there probably aren't too many kids percentage-wise who don't partake.
No, absolutely. It's we're fortunate.
All right, well, we'll let you go.
Okay.
You were rushing off somewhere when I tackled you, so we appreciate you talking with us. And
right.
If people don't know, this is Craig Giroux here.
Okay, thanks, Calvin.
Thanks, Craig.
Thanks for coming.
Team T, pay attention!
As if life weren't complicated enough, we have orange and orange playing here in this Peewee game.
Play on, let's go! Get in front of the ball! Go, Bailey! Alex, come on!
Well, you better be able to recognize your teammates on the fly
Get in that ball now!
or figure out which direction you're supposed to be going. Okay, one orange team is Chazy, the other is the Champlain-Rouses Point team.
Emily, you gotta remember to cover that side, alright? You guys need to move up in the middle. Right here. Now go to it, beat him! Good try, you can use it, Alex, quickly. Right there. You're not off on a throw. Go. Pick it up. Back up, bud.
I see here's a fellow named Alex taking the kick.
Where are you guys?
Right to the keeper.
Hurry up. Let's go.
This is Bailey, and she shoots in. Should be easy to tell a keeper. I think they are required to wear helmets. Or maybe not. Maybe not. Obviously not.
Owen! You better be hustling back here.
It's the 18th of September 2010, and temperature in the mid to upper 60s. Forecasted high today will be 72, so it's warming up as the day progresses. This is about 1:40 in the PM.
You're supposed to be this way.
Chances are I'll only do this one game. I'll see whether or not I'll do another. Sound nobody likes to hear, the fire whistle going off on a Saturday afternoon. And coming back from the Peru Apple Fest parade today, and the fire trucks coming out of Beekmantown.
Clean off the sloppy. Off the sloppy ball.
Well, I'd imagine there are some firefighters that are involved here, coaching or watching their kids. And sounds like they're going to have to leave to answer a fire call. Games are about an hour long, so it'd be 4 15-minute periods, whether they keep the running time a little less than 15-minute quarters, just so they can get done in an hour. If they play for an hour for 15 minutes, then there's no time for between and pre-game warm-up and stuff, so maybe they play 12-minute periods. And of course, at this level, it's boys and girls. Way back when they first started talking about boys and girls competing, I didn't think it would work out, but obviously at these younger ages, it does. Somehow I always remembered the girls at St. Mary's being wimpy girls, but apparently they had more gumption than we gave them credit for. Because pretty much doesn't matter out there, male or female, they play the same intensity and talent level.
Jared Parkwood, you should have been up there. Come on.
We gotta say corner kick.
Go, turn around, turn around.
Go, Bailey. Go, Bailey.
Come on, through. Come on, stay with him, stay with him. Nick, who's over here? One of you two. Nick or whoever is the other center needs to help out over here. Don't watch you two in the middle. That's why you lose it. Connor.
Go, Bailey.
Thomas, Alex, get in here. Everybody else your back.
That's it, Bailey. Go to the net, Hannah. Go to the net.
And I showed up here to park. Cover this particular game. The traffic was backed up, not traffic, but parking was backed up almost all the way to George Brenler's. Well, up to the edge of the cemetery and beyond. And cars were parked.
Owen, get back on the ball! Go to it.
Oh, we have a goal.
Okay, guys, go.
We have a goal.
Shots, guys, halfbacks, you're off. It's 3 halfbacks.
I think the fellow who scored had Nick written on the back of his shirt. He's given the Champlain-Rouses Point team a 1-0 advantage.
Jared, move out of shift and help him.
Grabbed by the keeper.
Put him in, Alex.
And Chazy has tied it. See if this fella's got a name on the back of his shirt. The name on the shirt is Carson. It sounds like the trucks are coming in this direction from the fire department. Too many trees between us and the road. We're on the backfield here and in. And it's 2-1 Champlain-Rouses point. Does he have a name? It looks like it was a fella named Dylan who scored. 2-1 the score. We got a corner kick coming up. It's in. We're still looking for this guy to turn his back. Action has started again. He hasn't turned his back on us yet, so we can read his shirt. Turn it back. Turn around. Hope you recognize him. Send us a postcard and $20. And we'll mention his name.
Natalie, take the throw. Come to the ball. Help her out.
One of the best throw-ins I've seen in years.
Look up. Hurry up. Totally turn around. It's coming out your way.
Go, man, go, go, go! You're up here. You're helping her out.
Orange throw. Since they're both orange, easy call. Two is our score. Stop. Chazy corner. And Peter's going to throw it in.
Somebody needs to do something because I'm not very happy.
Orange throw.
Like, this. Like, have 4 or 5 defense. I've never seen you guys play like this.
Another orange throw. Whistle before the play.
Back up. Back it up. Just in the center.
Might have been an offside call.
Get on the center people. See there's people in the center? You need to get on that. Gary, come here. Or Patrick here. Oh! Go ahead, Thomas. No, it's okay. Go.
Free kick
Put it in,
for
Jerry!
the Cougars.
David, come back and help! Help, quick! Where's my halfback? Go to it! Come on! Nick,
Offside.
Come on! Get on your wing! Get on the wing and cover it! Patrick, right here! Emily, stay on your wing! Patrick, throw!
It must be
Emily, move
close to
over.
halftime here.
Turn around!
Orange throw.
Olivia, that should be you. Go to it. Come on and hustle back.
I think it was an offside call. I'll let her punt it. About a minute till halftime. And a long first half.
Back up, quickly, turn around. Got a big look, come on.
Good punt.
Get it, Olivia. Get in there and help.
And that's it. It's halftime. Looks like they're throwing kids over there. Kids spinning at halftime. We are set for the second half.
Defense center. Stay there.
And they're gonna start it. They'll switch ends, I assume. And just like that, the Champlain-Rouses point team has scored. I think this fellow scored the first one. That was Dylan scoring. So my unofficial score is 3-2 in favor of the Champlain-Rouses point team. This fellow here is one of the refs.
Sage, go. No, Sage, up. Get in your position. Touch it, Matt. Touch it, Sage. Touch it. Sage, don't worry about that. Good. Natalie, pick it up. Alex, watch your wing. Why is nobody on it? Outside.
Go to the wing here.
Back. Thomas on somebody.
Easy
now.
throw.
Patrick, stay on them. Oh.
Hardly legal.
Take it open, Natalie. Call me. Turn it up, send it through the middle. Center.
Back.
Foot, don't wait. Come on. Dave, you need to get on your side of the field. Way over. Now. Stay over there. Pick it up, Patrick, and go down the line. Owen, back up. Owen, watch your line.
In the middle.
Come on, I just talked to you about that.
If you've never watched soccer before, the answer is no, they do not normally wear the same colored shirts. There's a corner kick. This is one of 7 fields being utilized at the Chazy Rec Park. It's September 18th, 2010. Annual Chazy Jamboree. There's no trophies, just a chance to play a couple of games. No entry fee. No paid referees. Just fresh air and sunshine, and if you want to spend $1, you can buy a hot dog. That'll help Chazy Youth Commission. Outside of that, you pack a lunch and bring a bottle of water or a glass of water for yourself. You can come here and not spend a dime. Fellow looks like the fellow who might have scored. It looks like his name is Ian. Ian with the goal. That makes it what, 4-2? 4-2, Champlain-Rouses point leading Chazy. Peewee soccer from the annual Chazy Jamboree. 7 fields being utilized. A whole bunch of games going on throughout the day. Oh, stop. Right. The keeper. Free kick for someone. Right to the keeper.
Camera. Hi.
On throw. Oh, nice shot. A good stop by the keeper.
Go, quickly. Patrick, sit. Everybody sit and stop on your own. Pick it up, Emily. Spread out. Pick it up. Emily, don't turn your back to the ball.
Chazy throw.
Daniel, go! Try to get in there.
Attack the ball! That's it, Matthew! Stay with it, Matthew. Stay with it. Go, Peter. Go, Peter. Go, Peter.
Well, cleared out by the keeper.
Save it, Daniel. Come on, Daniel, save it. Send it up the line, buddy. Yes, you gotta help. Alex, come in the middle.
Keeping the keeper busy. And a 5-2 lead. Not the score. Well, I'm guessing it's him. I don't know for sure.
Up here, please.
It'll be a goal kick. Kick for Champlain-Rouses point. Excellent job by the keeper today. New goalie in there for Chazy.
Oh, okay.
Go, Chazy!
Whoa, good job there, Mr. Keeper. Good job. Just missed. On so.
Dylan. I'm good?
Sent to the 18.
Patrick off. Alex, your hand. Off. Off. Jared, play defense too. Jared Backwood, play defense also. Play D, 4 on D.
Kick for Chazy.
Ian O'Donnell, stay on your wings. Watch the ball, but stay on your wing. You gotta stay open. Shift down now and help Connor. Shift down and help Connor on D. Help on D. Watch your back, Ian. He's coming in. Oh, play! Go! Come to the net!
Free kick for Champlain-Rouses point team. Goal kicked.
Get it off the field! And it's aimed at. Again! Back to the center, Donner boys.
From Champlain-Rouses point on the attack, looking for their 6th goal. They are thwarted. 1 minute we're hearing.
Attack! Nick, attack! Go, Chazy!
20 seconds.
Back it up!
Chazy throw.
Ian, come down and help, Dave. Somebody come and help in the net, quickly! Send it in! 6, 5, 4,
And that's the game.
Come on, guys, hustle on.
If I counted correctly, it's 5-2 victory for the Champlain-Rouses Point team, defeating Chazy at the annual Chazy Soccer Jamboree. We'll get the good games, then we'll wrap it up. Alright, count the good games that were here. We'll count all the good games. I think everybody agrees. That was a good game. That's the way it was. September 18th, 2010. Thanks for watching and supporting viewer-supported local television, hometown cable.